Excuse me, can I ask all pinners to please start making your way towards your seats here so we have proper, and we are putting more rows of chairs in back here for those of you who are looking for a place to sit. Sorry about that. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We'll be starting here momentarily. Again, please take your seats. We'll be starting here momentarily. Again, please take your seats. We'll be starting here momentarily. Also, we will have graduates and faculty proceeding down the aisleways. Please do not block the aisleways. Again, if you could please take your seats, we're about ready to start. If there is extra space next to you, please move towards the middle so we have room for everyone else to have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now ready to start our ceremony. If you could please stay where you are and stay out of the aisleways, that would be great.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Roseman University of Health Sciences College of Nursing pinning ceremony for the ABSN February class of 2022. Please have a seat. I'm Dr. Brian Oxhorn. I am the Dean of the College of Nursing, and this is a glorious day for all of us present. As educators, this day represents the outcome of the sharing of our knowledge, skills, and attitudes. As families and loved ones, this day represents the fulfillment of the dreams and aspirations of those closest to you. As students, this day represents the culmination of 696 clinical hours, 508 days, 18 assessments, 16 plus months, 15 blocks, 11 simulations, and countless sleepless nights or tears. This may also represent the end of a long, challenging journey. However, it's likely not the end. Whether through new nurse residencies, continuing education, or a return to formal academic nursing education, our profession is all about lifelong learning. Healthcare is a dynamic world. New technologies and new discoveries and new patient interactions will continue to challenge the skills, knowledge, and attitudes you have mastered over the past 16 plus months. Today, you are no longer student nurses. You are now graduate nurses. Yeah! Woo! And over the next few months, one by one, you'll get to call yourself registered nurses. Yeah! I welcome you to our profession, and I'm honored to have been a small part of your journey. Congratulations. I'd like now to welcome and introduce the Roseman University of Health Sciences College of Nursing faculty and staff. This group of individuals have dedicated their time and effort to provide these students with the education that they need to practice safely in whatever clinical area they choose. Beginning on the stage here, to my left, Mr. Jeremy Wells, Chancellor of the South Jordan campus. Dr. Susanna Winslow, Associate Dean. Professor Stacy Smith, Assistant Director of Clinical Resources. Professor Augusta Arado. Professor Terry Collins. Professor Luisa Echeverria. Professor Bethany Hayward. Professor Corey Hunt. Professor Natalie Mon. Dr. Jessica Powell. Professor Melissa Wilden. And Professor Jamie York. And out here in our pinning session, we have Professor Victor Tolley, one of our adjunct faculty. From the College of Nursing staff, I'd like to welcome Miss Amy Siemens from admissions. It's Stephanie Barahona from admissions, Miss Cambry Goodfellow, Miss Anna Guevara, who came up from Henderson to help us with the ceremony. Thank you. We have Miss Loretta Campbell on camera here, and we have Mr. Ryan Arakawa over here on camera. Mr. Jason Gibson in the back there is also in our IT department. And please, a big round of applause for our student worker. Yay, thank you. Thank you for coming out to help. Appreciate that. And at this time, I would like to invite the Chancellor Wells to the podium for a welcome address.
Good evening and welcome. My guess is that many of you are traveling, some from California, Oregon, Washington, Nevada maybe. Is there anyone here that is farther away than that? And just shout it out. Where are you from? Okay, so that probably wins. Is anyone farther away from New York? Yes. Hawaii. I wonder what would be what is farther away, New York or Hawaii? Probably Hawaii for sure. Actually, that's embarrassing that I said that, huh? Yes. Connecticut is farther away than New York. Okay. the reason why I mentioned that, number one, we welcome you to our great state. We welcome you to this great university. And we thank you for the support that you give the students. That support is so very necessary and appreciative, and we're just so grateful for it. Congratulations, students. It's good to see you here. Thank you for persevering and being so successful. Just one quick story I have, and then I'll relinquish the mic. I was reading an article today, this afternoon, on resource allocation theory. And it fascinated me, and you're going to wonder why I'm talking about it until the very end. And so bear with me just for a moment. Resource allocation theory states that there are a finite number of resources, and when we deplete them, they are gone. And we either have to replenish them or go without. That's obvious. But the author, this researcher, was drawing a connection to self-discipline or self-regulation. And there are a number of studies out there that show that the more we use self-discipline or we regulate ourselves, it's actually a resource that becomes depleted. Meaning that if we use self-discipline for a number of hours, after that, we're actually worse at using self-discipline. That's an interesting thing to say at this moment of this celebration. But there's actually a number of applications to that. Number one, let's say you are trying to overcome smoking. It's really important to remove yourself from that temptation or that stimulus. If you were to have a pack of cigarettes on your desk all day long, you would deplete the resource of self-discipline, and eventually you're going to have a cigarette. And so it's very important to remove yourself from that so that you don't have to use self-discipline. Okay. The other interesting thing about self-discipline, the studies show, is that the longer you use it and the more accustomed you come to it, the better you become and the more efficient you become. And so the longer you can use self-discipline. Now that's a great story right there. We can become better at self-discipline. And then one more thing. What's so fascinating, some of the research shows that the longer you use self-discipline, that it actually doesn't deplete you, but you're energized because of it. And this author used the example of service. So often, the natural instinct for us as humans is maybe to be a little bit selfish, maybe to be a little bit lazy, and so we have to use self-discipline to overcome those things, or we have to use self-discipline to serve others, and that when we serve for a long time, we actually become depleted. But what's fascinating, the longer we serve, the better we become at it, and then there's a point in time where the more we serve, we actually become rejuvenated by it and refreshed by it. That, to me, is fascinating. The reason why I thought about that with respect to you is because I love the profession of nursing, because it's mission-oriented and based on service. You give so much needed and valuable service to others. There's a few lessons that I take from this little message tonight. That is, number one, sometimes it's difficult to always be serving, and so it's important for us to take breaks, mental breaks, and to be refreshed and rejuvenated. That's important, that we take care of ourselves. But also, the more we do it, the better we become at it. The same applies, I think, to love. The more we love, the more we become better at it. And maybe we won't be depleted by it, but we'll actually be rejuvenated and refreshed. Service and love. I encourage you to work on that muscle of service and love and self-discipline and self-regulation. That also applies to studies. To be a continuous and lifelong learner requires discipline, and the more you do it, the better you'll be at it. I'm so grateful for you. I think you've set good examples for us for your friends and for your family, at what you've accomplished, and for using so much self-discipline, regulating yourself, sacrificing, and working hard, even when sometimes you didn't want to. Thank you so much. Congratulations, and good luck in your career.
Thank you, Chancellor Wells. We would like to invite your class speaker to the podium for her remarks, Ms. Jovelyn Corpus.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? Surprise mine doing the speech. Okay. Good evening, fellow graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends, and those of you watching on YouTube who can't be here today. Thank you all for attending and witnessing this pinnacle event in our nursing journey. Whew. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jovelyn Corpus, also known as Bon Jovi, or Jovi with a Y. Okay, sorry. I'm honored to be here representing our class. As most of you know, we started this journey during the middle of the pandemic back in February of 2021, with the majority of us coming from out of state and adjusting to a new environment with new challenges to face. Luckily, I'm sure many of us can agree, this has been the best cohort ever. Seriously, adjusting to nursing school during a pandemic was not easy. And each and every one of our classmates has been very supportive of one another. And it's been a refreshing feeling to make new relationships and finally be around others other than being under quarantine. So it was almost like a sense of freedom, finally being able to meet new people and network again. Having organizations such as SNA, Honor Society, made socializing fun, especially knowing that the friends and acquaintances we meet in nursing school will be lifelong networks in this profession. Being from different backgrounds and ages, I learned a lot about myself and my other classmates here today, and going through this experience together has made me appreciate each and every one of them. These past 6 months and 23 days have gone by so fast, with so many memories to reflect on. We've gained some, we've lost some, but we're all here today, so pat yourselves on the back because we got a 4.0 GPA. Okay, pat yourselves on the back. We really couldn't have done this without the support of one another, our study groups, our EBR groups, Group 4, where you at? The faculty and staff, and of course, our loved ones here today. So thank you all for supporting us and understanding that we had to put our social lives on pause to get where we are today. It was not easy, especially of those of us who have to tackle work and family simultaneously. So, although we are awarded with our bachelor's today, I know it's not over. We still have NCLEX. But honestly, we're gonna be exceptional nurses, y'all. We're gonna rock it out there, make a difference wherever we go, whether that be Utah, California, Boston, Miss Prezi, and we're gonna be succeeding. By succeeding in this program, I know we can succeed anywhere else, and there are endless opportunities for us. I'll leave you with a quote from the late Walt Disney, because y'all know I'm a Disney fan. All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. So this is not the end of us, but only the beginning. So thank you all for being here today and providing me this time to enlighten you. Congrats to us!
I won't be as exciting as that, but I'm going to read the tradition of the pinning ceremony. In the 11th century, various members of military and religious orders who cared for the sick and wounded crusaders were honored with badges. In the 1860s, Florence Nightingale devoted herself to caring for casualties of the Crimean War. In recognition of her service, she was awarded the Cross of St. George. Florence then extended the honor by presenting a Medal of Excellence to the most deserving graduates at the Nightingale School of Nursing in London. Today, nursing schools around the world give a nursing pin to represent a Medal of Excellence to their student nurses upon graduation. Each School of Nursing pin has its own distinct design, which represents the symbols, colors, and phrases that illustrate the mission and philosophy of the school. The Roseman nursing pin is designed in the university colors of burgundy and silver. The shape of the pin symbolizes the unique block curriculum of the Roseman program. Each side of the pin represents the College of Nursing core values: service, integrity, innovation, and knowledge. The lamp of knowledge on the lower half of the pin signifies the nurse's science-based knowledge and commitment to lifelong learning, which are foundational principles of professional nursing practice. The lamp's bright flame honors those who, like Florence Nightingale, strive to light the way for others through knowledge and compassion. A glorious sunrise against the mountains is displayed on the upper half of the pin. This image serves to remind the Roseman graduates that although they started their nursing career in the Intermountain West, with every new day, they have the privilege and opportunity to better the lives of others all over the world.
I'm a little taller. Good evening. It's my pleasure to be here with you guys today. I'm so proud of you. My name is Professor Bethany Hayward, and I'm going to read about the tradition of the lighting of the lamp. In 1854, Florence Nightingale formed a team of volunteer nurses to care for soldiers in the Crimean War. It is believed that Ms. Nightingale navigated the makeshift hospitals of that war front with the light of the lamp. The light was a symbol of the care and devotion Florence Nightingale administered to the sick and injured in the practice of her nursing. After nurses were pinned, Ms. Nightingale would light a lamp and pass the flame to each nurse as they said the pledge. Revered as the founder of modern nursing, Ms. Nightingale was also known as the Lady with the Lamp, who gave hope to the soldiers. Today, we carry on that ceremonial tradition of passing on the light.
All right, and now the moment we're waiting for. Come get your pins.
Shelby Anderson, pinned by Kelly Anderson. Alan Anderson, pinned by Sherry Setti. Sydney Atkin, pinned by Colton Atkin. Lene Barnes, pinned by Austin Radmal. Amanda Barrett, pinned by Dan Castro. Andrew Bruno, pinned by Susan Bruno. Camille Kouali, pinned by Philip Kouali. Samuel Castillo, pinned by Francis Castellano. Taylor Chan, pinned by Lorena Herbst. Marvin Chin, pinned by Han Chin. Karina Cirillo, pinned by Lorante Cirillo. Jovelyn Corpez, pinned by Yashmael Corpez. Caitlin Dahlman, pinned by Jeannie Bishop. Laura Dang, pinned by Stephen Juan. Jessica De Leon, pinned by Carmelita De Leon. Jacob Ensign, pinned by Professor Vic Tolley. Leuven Exelis, pinned by April Exelis. Gianna Farrar, pinned by Dawn Capona. Andrea Forrest Nebellini, pinned by Alex Nebellini. Samantha Gaddis, pinned by Kupono Gaddis. Amelia Gilliland, pinned by Clara Gilliland. Rocco Holloway, pinned by Aubrey Bakovich. Elizabeth Yosua, pinned by Kelly One Yosua. Adriana Lauser, pinned by Jack Lauser. Justin Lee, pinned by Trang Nguyen. Marsha Lee, pinned by Tabitha Yee. Kristen Lopez, pinned by Rob White. Gurpreet Mann, pinned by Randir Bal. Jasmine Mastana, pinned by Sapri Kaur. Thank you. Alyn Nelson, pinned by Jared Nelson. Oh, cute. Okay. On No, pinned by Trin Nguyen and Nova Trang. Andrew Parker, pinned by Christine Parker. Kimberly Pham, pinned by Colin Stevens. Connie Tsai, pinned by Linda Tsai. Elizabeth Tagar, pinned by Sherry Tagar. Sean Tane Bircher, pinned by Simon Bircher. Shang Tao, pinned by Tia Zong and Minnie Fu. Miley Tometa, pinned by Paul Tometa. Sarah Wang, pinned by Jen and Morgan Andrews. T. Hansen, pinned by Guy Hansen. Minnie Wong, pinned by Helen Wong.
Hi, everyone. I am Professor Corey Hunt. Nurses in the audience, please stand and raise your right hand and recite with me the nursing oath. All nurses. Yeah, it's on the back. Any other nurses in the audience? All nurses, raise your hand. Your right hand. All right, here we go. In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, and the understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status of those entrusted to my care, to preserve quality of life, alleviate suffering, and to promote health as affirmed by the person. I will respect at all times the dignity and beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me and refraining from any action which may endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the profession. Thank you. You may be seated.
Hello, I am Professor Stacy Smith, and I'm presenting the Registered Nurses and Primary Care Scholars. The purpose of the RNPC program is to recruit and train nursing students and current nurses to practice to the full scope of their license in community-based teams. This will ultimately increase access to care while also improving population health for rural and underserved populations. The focus is on chronic disease prevention and treatment and includes substance abuse and mental health conditions. Additionally, students receive training in assuming leadership roles within the healthcare arena and experience collaboration with other healthcare professionals throughout the nursing program. As I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Amanda Barrett. Camille Kuwili. Elizabeth Yosia. Justin Lee. Kristen Lopez. Shantae Bircher. And Miley Tomita. Wait, there's more. These students traveled to Vernal and Roosevelt during their first clinical rotation. Can you guys remember that? Okay, good. Does it seem like forever ago? They rotated through several urgent care and outpatient clinics and got a good taste of rural medicine and accompanying challenges. It wasn't all work and no play. They did have the opportunity to visit the dinosaur quarry and came face to face with real dinosaur bones. They also, after every day of clinical, they drove past the Skinwalker Ranch, which is the subject of a docuseries on the History Channel due to being a hotspot for paranormal activity. Did you guys see anything interesting? You did? Oh, good. You'll have to tell me about that someday. All right, congratulations, you guys. You can be seated.
Hi, you guys. Oh, yeah. You guys are something special. That's all I have to say. And I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. And you guys are going to be incredible nurses. Incredible. Okay. I am the SNA advisor. My name is Professor Natalie Mon. The Student and Nurse Association was founded in 1952. It's a nonprofit organization for students enrolled in nursing programs. It is dedicated to fostering the professional development of nursing students. We have a chapter of the Student Nurse Association here at Roseman. This association promotes each member to build their leadership skills and conflict resolution through shared governance and community with respect for others. Student nurses in SNA make their own decisions based on research and historical and current evidence. They are encouraged to take full advantage of their education and develop their professional leadership skills through collaborating with other members of the healthcare team and providing hands-on care to clients. The many activities participated in by these students develop continuous, lifelong learning and ethics of the profession. These students are known throughout the community for their hard work and compassion. I am so very proud of each one of these students who have demonstrated their integrity, compassion, humanity, and professionalism, and I would like to recognize each of them today for their contributions to the community. As I call your name, please stand. Shelby Anderson. Sydney Atkin. Lene Barnes. Amanda Barrett. Kina Cirillo. Jovelyn Corpez. Laura Dang, Jessica De Leon, Jacob Ensign, Samantha Gatiss, Emilia Gilliand, Rocco Holloway, Elizabeth Yosua, Adriana Lazier, Marsha Lee, Kristen Lopez, On No, Connie Sai, Elizabeth Taggar, Shantae Bircher, Shaying Tiao, Miley Tomita, Sarah Wing, and Minnie Wong. Additionally, okay, you guys can sit. Additionally, I like to quickly let you know who went above and beyond an SNA. This means that they did more than maybe double of the requirements out in the community. They came to the university more often to help with simulation, and I want to recognize these students. Sam Gatus, Amanda Barrett, Elizabeth Yosua, Sheying Tiao, and Minnie Wong. Thank you. And I'll never forget our psychiatric patient, Elizabeth Yosua, in Block 2 in our simulation. If you know, you know. It was awesome. I will never forget it. Okay, additionally, I would like to thank the members of SNA leadership. If you could please stand. Jessica De Leon. Jessica was our president of SNA, and she did a fabulous job. Amelia Gilliland, vice president. Sorry if I'm saying your last name completely wrong. And she was fabulous. Jovelyn Corpus, secretary. She's amazing. Sarah Wing was our delegate. She's incredible. And Adriana Lazier as our other delegate. This was our presidency of SNA, and they're amazing. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart because truly this is one of the best presidencies we've ever had in SNA. So, and the best, this has been a huge group of SNA members, and you guys have all done so well. And we have a Block 2 simulation coming up, and you can come back. Okay? Okay, thank you, you guys.
Good evening. I am Professor Luisa Echeverria, and I am the faculty advisor for the Honor Society. At this time, we would like to recognize the members of the Honor Society of Nursing. Students are eligible for membership as long as they meet requirements on or before the designated due dates. Students will have demonstrated superior academic achievement, academic integrity, and professional leadership potential. The asterisk after a student's name in the program indicates that the student is a member of the Roseman Nursing Honor Society, as do the gold and purple honor cords that members are wearing. As I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Amanda Barrett, Camille Kuwili, Kina Cirilla, Jovelyn Corpus, Samantha Gaddis, Emily Gilliland, Elizabeth Yosua, Kristen Lopez, and Connie Sine. And you can go ahead and have a seat now. I would like to recognize our leadership because they were just amazing. I just want to make sure I have everyone's name. You get nervous when you get up here. Sheng Tao, who was our president. Samantha Gaddis, vice president. Amanda Barrett, secretary. Now this is where I always get this confused. Kristen Lopez. Were you community chair? I always forgot. Oh, my. Sorry. Yeah, publicity chair. You guys, I'm so sorry. I get nervous up here and then, okay. That's why I wrote everything down so I would have it. Shantae Bircher. And Minnie Wong. Thank you for your service on the Honor Society.
Good evening. My name is Susanna Winslow. I'm the Associate Dean for Academic and Student Affairs. Welcome, everyone. I have to tell you, I'm so impressed with the number of people that we have out in the audience today. I'm sure that most of you have seen that we have had to keep bringing in more and more chairs. And as Chancellor Wells mentioned earlier this evening, he said that's a really great problem to have. So I want to say thank you very much to everyone who took the time to come tonight. I know that you're all very super proud of all of these graduates, so thank you. At this time, we would like to recognize the cohort class officers. And when I call your name, if you would please stand to be recognized. Samantha Gaddis, Elizabeth Yosua, Elizabeth Tagger, and Shauntane Bircher. We very much appreciate your willingness to provide leadership in the cohort and professionalism in interactions with the College of Nursing. Thank you. You may be seated. It is now my privilege to honor a couple of students in the class of 2022. These awards are for students who have demonstrated a high level of performance based on criteria established by the college and the university. Nursing faculty nominate students whom they believe have met the criteria, and the faculty then vote to determine which of the nominated students will receive the award. Are you all sitting there with bated breath? So the first award is for the Spirit of Nursing Award. The Spirit of Nursing Award is reserved for the student who most represents the image of professional nursing. The student selected for this award has demonstrated behaviors that embody caring, compassion, and kindness to their fellow classmates. The student has also demonstrated professional nursing and compassionate care to their patients. And as I read these quotes, they're coming from the faculty, okay? This student is so kind, happy, and a great role model to our students. She continues to exude leadership qualities throughout every encounter. She is dedicated to her studies, and I am sure she has read every page in every book since the start of the program. She helps anyone, she guides, she listens, and most of all, she serves. She will be an amazing nurse and will do incredible work in this profession. I am so excited to see how far she can go, and I know she will be unstoppable. Congratulations to Amelia Gilliland, our Spirit of Nursing. Please come forward.
The Dean's Award is presented to the student who has demonstrated leadership abilities, who has excellent communication skills, and who is committed to excellence in the College of Nursing. This recipient of the award this year is an officer in the class presidency, has fulfilled responsibilities as a leader in the role, stands out as a student who is respectful, motivated, dependable, and dedicated, and will excel in her nursing career. Another faculty writes, "This student is one of those that you love to teach because she's so engaged and eager to learn, is an example of professionalism and constantly produces exemplary work. In addition to being a model student, she's an incredible leader and mentor to other students." This faculty is senior volunteer who personal time to help other students with subject matter, and is a natural leader both in the classroom and as she approaches group projects. Another faculty writes, "This student was positive and outgoing about their clinical experiences. The assignments reflected her dedication to understanding the disease process and how to provide appropriate patient care. She communicated well with her fellow students, staff, nurses, and patients and families. The faculty got excited watching her care for her patients and interact with staff nurses on the unit in her quest for knowledge and clinical reasoning." And finally, a faculty writes, "This student has been involved and submerged herself in all things nursing. Seeing her from the beginning to now has been an amazing journey. Her bright smile, caring heart, and driven personality are contagious. The student has a light and confidence that shines. Thank you for teaching and for being the kind example to other nursing students from all cohorts. You communicate well, offer advice, and most of all, exude leadership qualities. You will be a fantastic nurse. The faculty are very proud of you and how much hard work you have put in. Congratulations to Miss Samantha Gaddis for earning the Dean's Award. And while we're waiting for Samantha to return to her seat, may I please ask the class president, Miss Elizabeth Taggart, to join me on stage, please? And I believe there's an entourage that's supposed to follow. You can stand here in the front of the podium and wonder what is going on here. We're not sure about this. We're waiting for the rest of the entourage. Maybe it starts making sense to her now, but maybe not.
So, Madam President Elizabeth Tagar. So, as you know, myself, Lene, and Amanda are the three veterans of the group. And so it's a big Navy tradition to present someone who led us and as we're leaving. So we just wanted to present it to you. Hopefully you like it. But yeah. Yeah.
I'll just be over here. It's okay.
So if you don't know, the story of the paddle with the Navy, it is kind of just like a change of command. But as someone leaves nursing school, in a sense, we wanted to present you with a paddle and give a tradition on to you as well.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. All right. To complete the formal part of our ceremony, I'd like to share a few parting words with the graduates since this is the last time I will have their attention as a group, if I ever had it in the first place, but I can hope. You are entering the world as a professional registered nurse. You represent the future of our profession. I challenge you to ask yourselves every day, how should I be, not what should I do? I ask you to think about your character, your virtues, and your values, your ability to act outstandingly. Your journey of discovery does not end here. Continue to ask yourself in each new challenging situation, how should I be? You've mastered the 5 rights of medication administration. I know there's more that they teach you, but that won't fit my speech, so we're going to go with the original 5, okay? I want you to leave you with a new set of 5 rights, and that is always act at the right time, regarding the right thing, towards the right person, with the right intention, and in the right way. Now you can be the role model for those you interact with and care for. As you go forth and be fruitful, remember, watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. And watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. And I have no doubt you all are going to go out and do great things because y'all have great character. This does conclude our pairing ceremony, and I thank you all for being here this evening, including those on the YouTube stream. These students could not have completed this rigorous program of study without your support and encouragement. and your attendance has helped make this a memorable occasion for the class of 2022 nursing students. I would ask the audience to please remain seated and allow the faculty and the graduates to proceed into the back, and then please join us for refreshments afterwards. And thank you. Congratulations.
Again, please remain seated until the graduates have exited.